Hey everybody, Smartphones Jay here, playing more Dyson Sphere program, and I decided not to stream on Twitch today. I'm just not feeling it. And I also don't know how long I have. This might be a 15-minute video, who knows. But we are creating, in theory, these stations here. I don't know what we're lacking on them, these purple boxes, but we're going to be getting those eventually. I want to get these things set up, though, so that when the time comes, and we can make them, we can make 80 of these towers that the logistic towers that will let me. Okay, we need thrusters and accumulators. Okay, that's going to be a while before we can do that, so I'm not going to bother. But I need to set up because I need to start getting fire ice off the gas giant. It's kind of critical. But before that, I want to start making components off-world to eventually replace this whole shenanigans here with a proper one. But to do that, I'm going to need all the components that I need. What do we got? Inventory capacity. That makes me happy. We need all the components that we're going to require to make a... It says, you know, stuff this iron in here, stuff this copper in here, stuff... Yeah, this thing is full of iron, so it won't be able to stuff iron in here, but I can probably stuff it into these things. Yeah, I want to start with this mall and make a real mall, and then I can start thinking about traversing the universe, which will be nice. I guess we don't need iron in those. Let's put them in these things here. Eventually, I'll use up all the iron in my inventory. There we go. Of course, now I have steel in my inventory, which is annoying. I don't know what takes steel. Probably these guys. Yeah, they take a lot of steel. And, oh, of course, foundation takes a lot of steel. And I bet these things, no. These guys need steel. There you go. Everybody who wants steel has steel. And I'm going to plop down 2 of these and then throw these in there too. So I get some good stuff. And I got some magnets. That's annoying. So let's get these magnets in here. Let's also shuffle our inventory here. We've got a ton of logistic vessels, which is good. We're going to need a lot of drones, though. We need a ton of logistic drones, and we probably need more of these stations than we have. We're also going to need more factories and probably more belts and inserters, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and just take them. Belts, inserters, and factories. I should probably have this set up to 2 now, but I don't, so I'm not going to. I'll come back and get more if I need them. And I'm going to come over here and grab all the towers out. I'm not going to grab the vessels because we have plenty. I am going to, though, grab as many drones as we have made, which is 200, which is not enough, really, so I'm going to crank this up to 1,000. We're going to accept up to 1,000 drones in this thing. And I've got plenty of power, so let's go ahead and head back to the foundry. And now the foundry on my, the smeltarium, I must have called it. On my last run, my foundry world was just that. It was a foundry. Then I had component world. And I'm going to do it differently this time. I'm going to, this time, have a... my foundry world is also going to be my component world, at least at the start. And then we're going to expand from there. And we've kind of made this into a logistic nightmare, but a logistic setup where we have iron, copper, steel, and we can do more if we want it. We've got silicon here, and we can do more of that if we want it. And what I want to do here is I want to have kind of logical break between these and then the components that we're going to be making as well. And one problem here is I want to continue these things off this way with this this copper patches here, and also this stone patches here. So I think I'm going to go against my better judgment, and I'm going to go over here and start these over here. We are making magnets, which is nice, and we're making everything in the smelter that we need except for the coal products, which I'm going to hold off on for the time being. They're not used in production of items per se. So I'm gonna leave them alone for now. Yeah, we got the problem where we're just not getting enough iron to these guys, but we'll worry about that later. Communication control. Okay. Construction drones can do more. That's nice. These last two here are probably the ones that should have been first. They're oh, this is another communication control, and then drone engine. I think. Oh, this is construction drone flight speed. What about logistic drive? This is my drive engine. Not going to worry about that. Mecha fuel power. See, all these are really nice, but what I want is the one that gives me better drones. Logistic drones. Is that what this is? No, it's construction drones. Oh, they're down here. Logistic carrier engine. There we go. Carrier engine and capacity. And another capacity and another carrier engine. And another carrier engine and another capacity. And then the queue is full, so we'll worry about that later. It's just that's going to make all of this better, is the idea behind that. Okay, so I've been waiting to do this, and I'm going to start doing it now. I'm going to maximize the size of this thing. We are going to set a color for our foundation. The smeltery stuff is all going to be kind of this... what color do we want the smeltery to be? Red? Red seems reasonable. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, we'll do red for the smeltarium. And I'm just gonna... Of course, you can't run perfectly straight. This is completely... see, this is what I was worried about. This is completely unnecessary. From a... from a view of like making things nice, but it is collecting foundation at a very very slow rate, and it is gonna make it look nice. I believe you can see these from space too, which is gonna be really nice. So I'm just gonna run down and do all these. There we go, and then I'm going to and then that's going to be, this is going to be where we burn things, that's why it's red. And then where we construct things, I'm going to make that blue. There we go. Of course, you can't see it very well at night, but what are you going to do? But then I'm going to change the color of my foundation here to, let's go with a lighter blue. And then I'm just going to go across fairly far. Go to like here for now. It doesn't really matter how far down we go because this is all going to eventually all be this way. But this will also fill in any there we go. This will fill in any holes in the ground that will that would have caused issues with things like you know, having to pick out the foundation and stuff. And I'm at the point now where I have plenty of foundation while I used to. So it shouldn't be a big issue. I'm going to plop this station down here, but I'm probably going to end up moving it. The first thing we want to make here is we want to do the chain of things from gears, or no, sorry, not gears. If you look here, T. We're going to want, first of all, electromagnets and circuits. Those are like the raw things, and I'm going to put those like one here and then one on the other side facing each other, and depends on exactly how much these things take. And I'm also going to build these as if I'm building tier 3 things, just like with here. I'm going to pretend that everything's a tier 3 item. I'm going to leave the same amount of space between here just because it looks nice. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select, we're going to do electromagnets first. Electromagnets take, you know what, I'm not making magnets. No, I am making magnets. I keep thinking I'm not. Electromagnets take magnets and copper, and they take 2 magnets and 1 copper to make 2 electromagnets. So the magnets and the magnetic coils, I should say, need their own belt, but the copper can be shared between 2. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a belt out. Is this going to be one of those things? Let's try this. Let's do this. Let's make the belt out. then place the thing. Yeah, this is one of those situations where if you place the belts first, you can fit more in the thing, which is super annoying. But we'll live with it. So we're gonna have a belt out, and I hate to do it. Yeah, I hate to do it because it means I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to delete this. Actually, let's do this. Let's do it like this. We're gonna have a belt going back, and then we're gonna have 3 belts coming out, and then a belt going back. And then that way we're gonna do this. Let's try this here. If I hit tab, 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 tab. Oh no, that won't work. Well, it kind of won't work because I can do this. And it's gonna be 5, 10, 15, and there are 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, there are 12. So I can't actually do this many, which is annoying. So we can only do 2 of these. Whoop. That's annoying. But, oh, let's, we'll live with it. And then we're going to go out. Out, out, and back in, and then that's where these bolts are going to be. And there, and then these guys are going to go out, and in. Whoops. There we go. Then I can place the assembly machines here. Here and here, and here. Now I know where this guy goes. And that is right in the center, right here. And it doesn't really matter where he goes, so I'm going to put him slightly over to this side, rather than slightly over to this side. Okay, and he is going to supply magnetic coils, and he's going to request magnets, and he's going to request copper. And this is going to be a local and remote supply and a local and remote demand for these things, because I don't care where they come from. I just want them. And I want them in as big of a supply as we can get. And we're going to put 50 drones in here. And we're going to have to power it as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, the sorters now. The sorters are going to be... this is going to be an out, and I'll put it on the back. This is going to be an in, and this is going to be an in. And then we're going to do another out here, in and in. And it's going to be like that. And these aren't going to be fast enough, possibly, to get these done, but I don't care. Because, like I said, I'm building this to eventually have Tier 3 stuff everywhere. So, we have to go to our website and find out how many of these we can support on these belts. So, let me tell you what, I'll pause and I'll be right back. Okay, well, with 2 belts of these things coming out, we can support 20 factories. So that's only 10 factories that we can do. So I'm going to lay, let's do this. I'm going to lay these out. Collide with other, oh, we have to go like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has to go to here. And very likely I'm not going to be able to lay these belts. Eventually it'll get, yeah, see, eventually the lines actually get big enough that we can have these here. But it's just slightly too much farther. So as we get closer to the equator, these things get a little bit better. So I can lay these belts down. And remember, these are with this is assuming Tier 3 equipment, and I'm doing this with Tier 1 equipment, so this is wrong. But I don't care if it's wrong. I just want to get it laid out. And we can now lay these. These belts first, at least the outer ones. Right here. And then right here. And these guys are all along this way. My poor little construction drones are working now. Their little butts off. But hey, we got 2 more construction drones already, so things are just going better as we go. And I'm going to lay these factories out. These factories out. And then we're good to go. I can start laying the belts while my drones do their thing. And what I'm going to do here is we only need 5. So I'm going to take these 3 and then the back one and the front one. That's how I'm going to do it. And this one is going to be magnets. I'm going to hit R twice to get that right there. And then this is going to be copper. I did that totally wrong. Okay, this is actually going to be the return. Then this is going to be magnets. This is going to be copper, but I forgot to set it. This is going to be magnets. And then this is going to go to here and be the return. So it just looks so much nicer. Okay, so this is then going to be the return. This is going to be magnets. This is going to be copper. It's going to be more magnets. And then this is going to be the return to here. And then I'm going to hit R so it snaps to the actual thing. Copper. And magnets. And we're good. We are good. Now all we got to do is realize that we did this all wrong. Completely. Which means I might have to, I have to like destroy these guys to get this going. Minor problems. Minor problems. I think we can go to here. To there. And then these guys come out. And then this one goes into there. Correct? Correct. And did I screw this one up too? No, this one I did correctly. So, okay. So now we can take this guy and click and drag him, and we can drag him right over the ones that are already here. And of course it's not going to work very well because some of them don't have their belts yet. So I'm not going to bother doing it too much. These guys, however, will be right away because they have all their belts. So I can drag over these, and then I can use this guy to drag over these. This is such a great shortcut. Almost makes it okay that we don't have oh, we're running low on power. Not surprising. Not surprising. Let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna really suck when we put power on this guy. Let's just go ahead and do it. This is actually gonna power this whole thing. We can't do it from here though. No, so we have to do it from here. And then likewise, I think from here. No. Oh, you know what? I never put a recipe in these things. Let's fix that very quickly here. Just by pasting these. Drone flight speed, that's nice. Construction drones fly faster now. Not going to complain about that one. And then we can paste the recipes into these guys really quickly. And also get the belts going. I'll see how much faster they're going. It's already getting easier. I did not paste the recipe into these. Reason for that? I have no idea why I didn't paste into here. I must have done something wrong. I just don't know what it is. Huh. Collide with other object. That's odd. I don't know what's up with that. But now it's fine. There was a collision with another object for some reason. I don't know what that object was or why there was a collision with it. But it happened. I'm going to bring this down to 30 megawatts just so we don't... because we're already having some power issues. And now I can look here. This is perfectly fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 apart. We're going to put one right here. Then we probably need one right here We can't get away with this. Now, if we do that, then we're not going to power that one. So we can do this, and that will power that one now. So we'll just do that on every line like this. And then a couple of these aren't going to be built, so I need to click and drag. Oh, I guess, does it not work to click and drag? Apparently it does not. Okay, fine. But I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belts and one of these, and then I know it's going to be right here. And then we're going to put one right here and right here. And that is not correct, because these still don't have power. Maybe it was here. I guess we'll put it here. We'll see how that works. Does that power everybody? No, it does not. Interesting. I guess they do have to be here. I'm going to make it easier, but I'm just a little surprised that it would have to. But okay, so there's that. These are all running. Poorly, but they're all running. Just a strong flight speed, that makes me happy. And they're running fine. Satisfaction's going crazy, but it's just kind of what you expect here. But now we have this, and we're making these, and I can bring out my foundation and make sure I at least cover the spot that they're on. There we go. And then we're going to have to do circuits, and circuits are actually even less big than these. So actually, maybe I'll put circuits right next to it, because circuits, if you place these, I've got plans. Circuits, if we place them right here, and make this a circuit factory here. Circuits take 2 iron and 1 copper to make 2 circuits. So it's actually the same. It's the same recipe, except for I think the timing is different. 1 second to make 2, 1 second to make 2. No, it's the same actually. So if I go over to my thing over here and I say instead of these, I want these. It's still going to be 20 factories to make 2. It's going to be 2 lines of circuits, 2 lines of iron, and 1 line of copper. So yeah, so it's the exact same recipe. That's very interesting. I did not realize that. So we want this to come out. So we're gonna do the same thing we did before, which is draw the belt first, and it goes to here. Is that correct? Yes. We're gonna go back, 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 and out. This is I'm doing this completely wrong. Yeah, I'm doing this exactly backwards from the way I want. Wow, I'm good at this. Okay, let's do this over again. So we're going to do this. This goes back. And these come out. 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 And back. And then this is going to be actually, back, out, and back. We'll just draw carrying capacity. That's nice. Okay, now if I just change this to circuits, then this factory will now be set up correctly to grab from here because they're the same. Similarly, if I grab this guy and I see a no power over here, so I'm going to fix that. If I change this to a circuit as well, then now that we have these things laid down, we can go boom, 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 all the way up to, well, here. going, and these will all be circuits. And I must stress again that these are not the correct ratios for these size factories and belts. And these sorters are not going to be able to reach this distance and get this in a fast enough time. That's okay. The whole purpose of this is to set it up so when the time comes, I can just upgrade it and boom, it'll be fine. So. Belts laid, and then I can lay all these factories, and then I'll be done with circuits. Well, I won't be done with circuits. I'm going to have to set up the tower. But, hey, what are you going to do? Then I'm going to have to fix power again. So let's get a new logistic tower, and let's put it wherever we can. Which, I'm going to go back to foundation, but I think I'm going to lay this foundation as ground color. Where is it? There it is, ground color. And we'll just plop a nice piece down right here. So we can see where we're laying a logistic tower, which is right here, and we're just going to go as far as we have to. Which is a little sucky because it's a little bit farther than I would have chosen to if I had that option, but I don't. So we're going to supply circuits out of here, and we are going to demand iron and copper in mass quantities, as much as the game will give us. We're going to drag that down to there. We're going to say give us all these and put all these in there as well. We didn't have any drones in here, so I'm going to put those drones in there as well. And then same as before, except for this time I think I'm going to, I'm only going to use this one, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with these ones so that I can not tab R. There we go. So this one needs to go this way. Well, these three need to go this way. So this one needs to come out of here and go to there. This one needs to come out and go to there, and then this one can go up and to there. That's pretty slick. And that's going to be, in the middle is going to be copper, if I remember correctly. Yeah, copper is only one. So this is going to be copper. This is going to be iron. And then that's going to be the return of the things. Then we're going to have iron coming out of here. And then this returning. And this is iron. So there's that. Then we're going to have this returning like that. Then we're going to have more iron coming out of here. Copper coming out of here. Iron coming out of here. And then this is going to be the return that's going to go up around the back. And then now we have to run power. And it's going to be really hard to see what I screwed up. So I think I'm not going to bother running the power. Look at all the drones going. It's crazy. I need more of those dang... what you call them? I don't know why sometimes it doesn't... sometimes the game doesn't realize that I've hit the shift key in order to go up, or the space bar, one of the two. I'm not sure which one it is. But let's see. All the logistic vessels are coming over here. So let's... Boom. Okay. Where are we? There's our stuff over here. Okay, so this is the mall. Where am I? I am completely turned around. There's science. And then, okay, it's over here. How are we doing on stuff? We should probably throw our graphite in there. We somehow got some more copper in our inventory. And we somehow got some more magnets in our inventory. Just get rid of those. And we're going to need more foundation, so let's just go ahead and take it all. We're going to need more belts, sorters, assemblers. We're going to need more assemblers for sure. And yeah, let's get more belts too. And while we're here, might as well grab our sorters. And then then we're going to need more wind turbines. That's what we need more of. We're going to grab all those. And we're going to come over here and see what we got for logistic vessels. Which are right here? No, right here. 177. That's better than 0. And then with interstellar towers and these vessels we're fine on. Is that correct? Logistic carriers. Loving the adding of the logistic carriers. Probably don't need miners, although I kind of want to tap another iron mine. Power poles. We're going to need more power poles. We're going to grab miners and power poles and then call it a day. And head back up. Power poles. I'm not saving any, even though I really should. There's just nowhere to put them. I can't fit a box. That's right. I remember this. I can't fit a box anywhere to put these in, and I need these. I could do something crazy like this. Actually, I'll put that back. I could go like this. And then I could get a box right here. No, I couldn't. I couldn't get a box right there. So never mind. Go ahead and take these electromagnets that I picked up because I don't need them anymore. We'll just grab 10 more of these. And what did I say? Miners. That's right. Let's just grab these 10. And then we should be good. Anything else I want other than maybe more Tesla towers? No. Okay, let's head back. Let's see. My vessels are going this way. There it is. There's the smeltarium. So the first job here is to lay a bunch of what do you call them? Wind turbines, and I'm going to lay them up north of the smelters I have already laid, if I can find them. I say north, but I mean away from the towers. Okay, there's the towers. So yeah, it's over here because I saw that there was up here a section of hilly ground. It seems perfect for these. Yeah, see all of these. This ground is going to get laid automatically, but from here on, I don't have any plans directly above these things, so I think as close as I can get, maybe go back 2. Now, obviously, these aren't going to lay any foundation for us or any soil for us, but that's okay. We're gonna have plenty of time for that later. So I'm gonna drag this out and then drag this over. Do the same here. Drag this out and then over. And drag this out. Oops. And over. And then let's go one more. Oh, it's like I planned. And then we have this nice block of wind turbines that and it's not even supposed to be that way because there's an actual break in the distance we can go. But we'll go across this far. And we can just grab these and go across and across. Need foundation support. So see, those ones actually, this is a hole in the ground. So let's go ahead and foundation it. I'm not gonna put a color here. Just gonna cover it. There we go. We have 72 left, which is a lot. So I'm not gonna be shy here. Oh, they need. Oh, that's outside of building range. Okay. That one needs foundation support though. Go. Still got 39, so we can do about this amount again. So let's go ahead and make it so we can do this amount again. Love the click and drag, and I love that the click and drag can go over already placed things. It's just so nice. Quality of life. Quality of life features are nothing to shake a stick at. I'm going to go all the way across here just because it gets me soil. And when I run out of towers, I run out of towers. I think that's it. Now there's one more. Okay, we'll put it right there. Okay. We'll let our boys do the work. And how are we doing on soil? We have over 1 million soil, which makes me happy. That will make filling in oceans when the time comes a lot easier. But, okay. Now, how are we doing on power? Satisfaction is still less than 100%. That's one of the problems with these low-wind worlds. I spanned all these things, and they're still not enough, but what are you going to do, right? It's good enough for now. So, let's go ahead and plan this here. Okay. This one guy here does not have power. And because of that, we're going to have to move these towers back a little bit. So let's just get rid of all the Tesla towers here. Drone flight speed, that's fine. Let's see, there's a tower here. And I think that's it. Let's look. In order to get these, if I bring it to, let's say, here, let's just go back to the one and see if that does it. Yes, that does do it. There are no more sections where somebody doesn't have power. So then this one can go all the way to here, I think. No, it can't. It has to come back one as well. So that actually kind of sets it up how it has to be. It has to be on this one for every single one. And then it's going to have to be here. And then the same thing over here, which will be the center of what would be this one, which is right there. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. That's four. Yeah, it's 4 things. Okay. So now everybody has power. We're running at 80-some% efficiency, which is fine. But the important thing is we are cramming. We have crammed coils in here, magnetic coils, and we are cramming circuits. And this is one of probably 4 or 5 of these circuit things we're going to have by the time the whole thing is over. But the important thing is we're getting them now. And I think the other important thing is that I am going to end it here. We have coils and circuits. Next up, we're going to have to make these electric motors and processors using the microcrystalline components. And then also, and the electric motors are going to have to make gears locally as well. Then we're going to make electromagnetic turbines and the next thing on processors, which is not this. So yeah, actually the electromagnetic turbines and this are going to be the next 2 we make after we make processors. So I might actually just make processors next and then go bam, bam, and bam to get these 3. And then once we have those automated, then we're going to be much better off for making things in our mall. That's basically the raw ingredients all taken care of for the mall. Other than like, we're still not smelting titanium alloy, and we're still not making diamonds and things like that, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. But that is for a future episode known as Next Time. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you did, please leave a like on YouTube and subscribe to me on the Twitch. I usually stream there, but I just didn't feel like it today. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm Sportfoolish J, and I will, as always, talk at you later.